Greetings, guys. Welcome to Sage Adolescence. So today we'll be focusing on transformation of a line. Since the last episode, we were looking on how to transform a line to form the equation of the image. But for now, it's vice versa. Now we are given the equation of the image, and we are asked to find the equation of the object. How to find the equation of the image from the equation of the image. Let's consider this question. We are given this question as shown on the whiteboard. So the transformation matrix M, which is represented by 2 by 2 matrix as shown, is minus 2, 1, 3, 2. The transformation that matrix transform or maps the line y onto the line y prime is equal to 6x prime plus 8. Find the equation of the line y in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and you are given 5 marks. So in order to find the equation of the object from the equation of the image in the matrix M, which is represented by 2 by 2 matrix as shown, we have to use two methods. So after watching these two methods, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends and colleagues. So last time I introduced this formula, which is used to find the equation of the object, or even the equation of the image. Since x prime y prime is equal to a b c d is the matrix M multiplied by x and y. So for this one, let's now consider the first method. For the first method, in order to find the equation of the from the equation of the object from the equation of the image and this matrix M, first thing, we have to let x be equals to k. Let x prime here be equals to k. So let x is equals to k. But remember, this one is x prime. Let x prime be equals to k. Right. Since x is equals to k, let's now substitute. Let x prime here be equals to k. This x prime here be equals to k. Then substitute x prime for k in this equation. Y prime is equal to 6x prime plus 8. Then substitute k here so as to find y prime. So substituting x prime is equals to k, then now we have the coordinate y prime equals 6k plus 8. Right. Then, since we have these coordinates, we have to substitute x prime by k to this equation, or to this general formula, and substitute y prime for 6k plus 8 to this general equation where there is y prime and x prime. And also let's substitute a b c d by this matrix M. Let's do it now. This one is minus 2, 1, 3, and 2. Then this one is now k, 6x plus 8. Right. From there, our next step, since we want to find the equation of the object, so our next step is to make x and y the subject of formula. Remember, we are considering the method number 1. So let's now make or simply let's multiply. Let's multiply these two matrices, 2 by 2 matrix multiplied by 2 by 1 matrix. So multiplying the two, which is here we have k, 6k plus 8 is equals to this one by this one plus this one, which is minus 2x plus y. Then this one by this one, which is 3x plus 2y, which is 3x plus 2y. Since we have these two equation. This equation is equal to this equation. Let's now equate the first equations. The first equation we have k equals minus 2x plus y. We call it equation number 1. Then second equation we have 6k, here is 6k. Since we substitute the value of k here, 6k plus 8 is equals to 3x plus 2y, and you call it equation 2 here. Equation 1 and equation 2 here. So our next step, since we have k is equals to this one, we want to find the equation of the object in the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So our next step is to substitute the value of k here in equation 2. Since we have the k is equals to 2 minus 2x plus y, we have to substitute the value of k here to the equation 2 in order to find the equation of the object. So let's substitute. Here we have substituting to obtain 6 multiplied by minus 2x plus y plus 8 is equals to 3x plus 2y. Let's now expand this bracket, or let's remove these brackets. So here we get minus 12x plus 6y plus 8 is equals to 3x plus 2y. Let's now grouping everything to one side. And equate our solution to 0. Here is 6y here. Then this one 2y from this side to this side, which is minus 2y. Then minus 12x to this side. Then this one we have this one is 3x from this side to this side. Since you are crossing 3x from this side, crosses this equal sign here, becomes minus 3x. Since you consider this one and this one, and you consider this one and this one, then this one, which is 8 plus 8 is equals to 0. Let's now simplify. 6 minus 2, which is 4. Then minus 12x minus 3x, which is minus 15x. Then plus 8 is equals to 0. So this is now the equation of the object. This is how to find the equation of the object from method number 1. This is how to find the equation of the object using method number 1. So I said, guys, after watching these videos, don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, receive a notification after any release video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, please. So let's now move on method number 2. This is method number 1. We said method number 1, we have to say we have to use this method by just let x prime is equals to k and substitute here in order to find y prime. Then after finding y prime, then we have to substitute where there is x prime and y prime. Then we have to multiply matrix M by x and y. Then equate. After equating, then making k substitute formula. So if k is not already in the substitute formula, you have to make it, then substitute it to the equation number 2, or make k in equation number 2 and substitute to equation number 1, as what you did in solving simultaneous equations. So after this one, then you have to simplify, then leave your answer where it is like ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. then you obtain 5 marks from there. So for now, let's move on. Method number 2. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Method number 2. Moving on to method number 2. Alright guys, so the board is not far clear as it is, right? So considering method number 2, said after watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, and also inform your colleagues for them to subscribe to this channel, right? So considering method number 2, considering the method number 2, but for the method number 2, we also have to use the general formula. This one, A, B, C, D multiplied by X and Y, right? Then you have to also use this general formula, right? So for this condition, we have X prime, Y prime, A, B, C, D, X and Y. Then we have to substitute the value of A, B, C, and D. Then also we have to find the general points from the equation of the line given. We are given Y prime is equals to 6X prime plus 8. Right, so we have to find the general coordinates of the image. The image general coordinates. So how to find the image general coordinates? First thing, we have to substitute when x is equals to 0. When x is equals to 0, and substitute here, then to obtain 8. Then when x is equals to 1, when x is equals to 1, which means 6 plus 8. What is 6 plus 8? To obtain 14. So now we have the general points of the image. Having the general points of the image, we have to substitute here in the form of a matrix, right? And also substitute the value of A, B, C, and D represented by the matrix M. Here we have 0, 8. Since you know the coordinates can be written in the form 0, 8 in coordinate form, and also they can be written in vector form, like this one in vector form 0, 8 vertically. So, and also we have 1, 14 is equals to, and we have to substitute the matrix M into A, B, C, and D, which is 2 minus 2, 1, 3, and 2 multiplied by X and Y. Here we have this one. This is the general equation. This one. So from there, we have to make X, Y subdivision formula. How to make X and Y subdivision? So actually, we have to divide both sides by minus 2, 1, then 3, and 2. Or we have to divide by this matrix. So when dividing both sides by this matrix, actually, when this matrix gets here, which means it's just the inverse multiplying this matrix. The inverse of this matrix multiplying this one. So actually, let's find the inverse of the matrix of this matrix minus 2, 1, 3, 2 on this side. And that inverse should multiply here to obtain X and Y. So actually, X, Y is equals to, finding the inverse of this one. In order to find the inverse, we said we have to find the determinant first. How to find the determinant? We have to say this one by this one, which is minus 4. Minus 4, we said AD minus BC, the formula is to calculate the determinant. So this one by this one is minus 4, minus 4, minus 3, minus 7. So which means the determinant, our determinant is now minus 1 over 7. Then obtaining the inverse, we have change sign, change sign. This one is change sign, then one change sign. Then this one change sign, which is 2 minus 2, then change sign minus 3 and 1 here. Multiplying, this matrix is multiplying 0, 1, 8 and 14. For now, let's consider the 2 by 2 matrix. Then multiply that 2 by 2 matrix by the outside determinant. So this one by this one is 0. 0 plus this one. Since you said this one change sign. So we have to say this one by this one is 0. This one by this one is 0. 0 plus this one by this one. Because you said for this one, this one, so the change sign, this 2 gets here, then minus 2 down here. Then the signs this one and this one will change. So this is negative here. So this is negative here because we have positive and positive. So their signs are to be changed. So negative. So this one by this one, which is 0 plus this one, which is minus 8 here. Then minus 1 over 7 is multiplying. We said we have minus 8 here. Then this one, let's find this value for this side. This one by this one is 2 plus this one by this one, which is minus 14. So 2 minus 14 is now minus 12 here. So this one by this one is 2 plus minus 14, which is 2 minus 14, which is minus 12 here. Then this one by this one is 0 plus this one, which is minus 16 here. This one by this one is 0. This one minus 16 here, which is minus 2 times 8, which is 16. Since this one we obtained 0 here. Then this one by this one is minus 3. This one by this one is minus 3. Minus 3 plus minus 28, which is minus 31. Minus 31 here. Then remember we have x and y here. Then let's multiply everything inside this matrix by minus 1 over 7. Multiplying everything to obtain x, y is equals to, multiplying everything, we have 8 over 7, everything, 12 over 7, everything, 16 over 7, everything, 31 over 7. Right. We have this matrix. But remember, this process is to find the coordinates of the object. Since these coordinates actually are the coordinates of the image. Since we want to find the equation of the object, so in order to find the equation of the object, we have to change our coordinates from the coordinates of the image to the coordinates of the object, so as to find the equation of the object. You can't find the equation of the object using the coordinates of the image. So this process is to find the coordinates of the object. Right. Since we have the coordinates of the object, now we have the coordinates of the object. Sorry. Space is not far enough. Right. So these ones are the coordinates. We have the coordinates 8 over 7 and 16 over 7. These are the first coordinates. Then these are the coordinates of the image, remember. So these are the coordinates of the object. Then 12 over 7 and 37 over 31 over, so 31 over 7. Right. From this step, having the coordinates of the object, we can actually find the gradient. After finding the gradient, we have to find the equation of the line using a certain formula. So finding the gradient, Remember, the gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So remember, this one is x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have to say this coordinate minus this coordinate over this coordinate minus this coordinate. So this coordinate minus this coordinate, we are saying 31 over 7 subtracting 16 over 7 over 12 over 7 subtracting 8 over 7 to obtain. Let's avoid some silly errors. So let's make it fast by subtracting using a sharp calculator. So 31 over 7 subtracting 16 over 7. So 31 over 7 subtracting 16 over 7 to obtain 15 over 7. To obtain 15 over 7 over, or actually we can click it directly, everything here. We can do it directly since it's a sharp calculator. We can just 31 over 7 subtracting 16 over 7, then over 12 over 7, 12 over 7 subtracting 8 over 7. Our gradient here is 15 over 4. This is our gradient here, guys. It's 15 over 4. Since we have the gradient now, we can actually find the equation of the line. Using any coordinate, you can use the A coordinate or B coordinate to find the equation of the line. Let's consider the point A coordinates. Let's consider point A coordinates. Let me rub here. So the coordinates are already indicated above. So finding the equation here we have say y subtracting y coordinate. What's y coordinate? Our y coordinate from the A coordinates, it's 16 over 7 over x subtracting 8 over 7 is equals to gradient. Our gradient is now 15 over 4. Doing cross multiplication here. So cross multiplication to obtain 4y here. Then this one by this one, we have to say 16 over 7 by 4. 16 over 7 by 4 equals, change, which is 64 over, subtracting 64 over 7. Right. Also doing cross multiplication here, 15 is to multiply everything on the denominator. So 15 multiply everything on the denominator to obtain 15x. Then 15 multiplying 8 over 7. So we have to say 15 multiplied by 8 over 7 to obtain 120 over 7. Since you are subtracting 120 over 7. Let's now group everything in the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, so that our solution, remember, I hope you do not forget the our solution we obtain from method number 1, so that we won't do some silly mistakes. So we have 4y here, then this one to this side to give 15x, then minus 64 plus 120. So this one to this side. Remember, we want to equate everything to 0. So this one will change the side to this one, and the sign will change. So minus 64 over 7 plus 120 over 7. Minus 64 over 7 plus 120 over 7. And our solution is plus 80 is equals to 0. So remember, this is the solution we obtained from method number 1. If we remember, 4y plus minus 15x plus 8 is equals to 0. You can actually choose the easiest method for you in order to find or to solve the transformation or to find the equation of the transformations involving the matrices and also involving the given equations. So guys, I said after watching this video, remember, click subscribe button. Please don't forget to subscribe.